Hey guys, we're back with episode 2. Hey guys, we're back with episode 2. Let's just do that. We got drafted by Cleveland. Let's put these tokens on. Go up by 1 with that. Go up by 1 with that. We're up to 58. We're up to 58. And on here, we messed that one up. Here's our coach, Andres Ochoa. I'm just writing stuff down in my notepad. New goals to do. Go messages. Let's get a little training in on power.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 3, it's Greg Ames sitting with my guys, Yonder Alonso, Dan Plesac. A brand new Top 100 Prospect Rankings has been released, something we like to dive into around here. And, of course, there are some new exciting names to get to know. Now, guys, what does it mean to a young player to be named one of the top 100 prospects in baseball? Dan, what did it mean to you back in the day?
Heightened expectations, right? You kind of have a target on your back. Everyone in your organization knows, hey, you're the top dog. Everybody's coming after.
And you were that as a flame-throwing lefty. But what about you? You were a top prospect as well, Yonder.
Yeah, and there's some expectations, right? You run away from it or you accept it. When you put on those cleats, when you're on that field, you want to embrace that and let everybody know who you are.
The pressure's real. Hopefully they can handle it like two of you guys.
Package. Right, we don't want trades up. Apparently, I was a free agent, but I didn't. They drafted me. Right, let's go legacy. Complete your goals to overtake Milan Torino at shortstop consider. And the Clippers, okay. Our first game is home against the Fighting Phils. Ooh. No. Home debut. Batting sixth. My cousin Khalil at centre field.
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the actor.
What do you mean? Yes.
Rubber Ducks. The crowd is excited and ready to get this season underway, and so are we. We'll be back to kick things off.
Let's get that first game underway.
So up next, Mark Colesberry. Runner at first, nobody out. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Double play. That is outstanding.
I've got our first double play of the game of 4-6-3.
Especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So two down. Gill Watson digs in now. First round pick in the
our first at bat. Look at the fans cheering. #1 prospect, apparently.
Kicks and delivers.
That was shocking. Our first at bat, the pop up.
And that's that. Two away. Runners at first and third. And next, the cleanup hitter, Alex
2 down,
Pinellas,
2 on, 2 outs.
Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. Safe. So digging in, Gil Watson. First time up was a pop out.
Oh, I missed it.
1 out and the base is empty.
I was a 19th overall pick in this year's draft.
Fouled off down the right side. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. And that's ruled a swing.
It's our first strikeout. I ain't having a good debut.
Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send
we have had a shocking debut.
Soda out there. Up the middle. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Now
Can we get our hit?
3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Ball out. That's a ball.
Oh, mate, I missed it.
Two and one now. That one ripped, but foul.
And again.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's a pitch that could have gone either way. Good job by the pitcher.
And this year you can challenge pitches as well.
That may pay off for him down the line. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. And on further review, it was a strike.
He struck me out.
Both challenges. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Number 3, getting ready to hit.
That's 2 strikeouts in my debut. So we'll just do this.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground. Throw out at first. And there's one away. Watson will always remember this game as his professional debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted. There were definitely some less than stellar moments with the bat for him in this one, but that happens to every player in the pros. The key is how he's going to bounce back from it and move past it.
What did my cousin? He went over for 3 as well. I got my money back. Went 0 for 3 on my debut. Went 0 for 3 on my debut. Made the 100. Oh, I'm ranked first. Made the 100. Oh, I'm ranked first. And ranked number 1 as a shortstop. Also ranked a shortstop. Number 1 in the Cleveland organization. Number 1 in the Cleveland organization. Right, let's go game 2. Right, let's go game 2.
Gil Watson, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Akron Rubber Ducks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Gil Watson. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. Runner at first, 1 away. Fly ball out to right. And there's 2 down. Digging in for the Fightin' Phils, number 82.
Damn, we're down by 7.
2-2 now. Swing, ground ball out to short. There with plenty of time.
Mate, I'm better fielding at the minute.
Digs in. Big opportunity to get them back in this one.
Let's try and drive in 1 round.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this.
Oi, oi, oi. Right, I'm putting my sensitivity up.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout.
That's another strikeout. That's another strikeout. My third strikeout already.
Slider ran away for strike 3 there. We're in the top half of the 5th. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, John Spikerman. 1-2 pitch. Up the middle. One. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Come on.
Wouldn't you like to pay less at the dentist? At Sadie Marcus Dental, they're saving you money by never using anesthetic. Set up your first visit and feel the difference for yourself. Inside, almost got the hitter. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Kicks and delivers. And that's outside. 3-1.
It's 3-1 count.
Ground ball to second.
Oh, we got our first hit, lads.
Through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Now back.
What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the Double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. Coming up to the dish for Akron.
First double-A hit in the bag. Can we get our first stolen base?
Kick the pitch, runner goes. On the ground. That's an out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Now back. Second baseman, Juan Benjamin.
So up next, Juan Benjamin. Runner takes off for third. Bounce to the right. And handles that one. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Cody.
2 outs, man at third. Now, Cody Huff. Here comes the 2-2. And a base hit.
Oh, yes. We got our first run. We got our first run.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Gil Watson
Damn.
getting ready to hit.
Watson.
Oh, no, I'm after. Alright. I was going to turn the sensitivity down a bit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
That was a perfect one to fucking stripe.
This one in the air.
Yeah, I might have to turn that sensitivity down.
Right, Spikerman has a beat on. 1 up, 1 down. Watson with a special moment in this one, collecting his first hit at the professional level. You can bet that he's going to be replaying that at bat in his mind tonight when he goes to bed. Congrats to him.
Mate, we got stuffed. 11-3. Our batting average. Terrible.
Gil Watson, fresh off his first professional hit, a moment he'll never forget. With that first knock under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Akron Rubber Ducks. We'll be back to get this one started after this. On to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gil Watson.
Ball one.
Oh, what a hit.
To left center, well struck.
That's a double.
That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double. He was all over that one. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle.
Try and get our first stolen base.
And a pitcher's nightmare. And now the runner breaks for third in the dirt. And
Yep.
safe. That's a stolen base, not close. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget.
I don't know who we're even playing. Windmill Tavern.
No out and a runner at third. Ground ball left side. Slides, got it. Throws to first. And that is a great play for the out. Terrific defensive play to get the out. That is a great effort. He still gets the RBI, but I'm sure he'd have liked to get a
We
hit
get a
as
double
well.
play here.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Hard hit left side. Quick feed to second for one. That is a terrific double play. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's easy. Credit to them for an outstanding double play.
Try and hit a double or
Two
better.
gone and nothing brewing, but no time like the present to start a rally. Grounds it to short.
No, I shouldn't have swung at the first pitch, but it was a hanging slider.
Out with room to spare, and that's the end.
Fouled challenge.
Leading off the inning, looking to be the spark to give him some more breathing room.
Alright, let's get on base.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No, I ain't challenging that because that was a strike. Strike. Oh, that. Down by the knees.
Grounds this one to short.
Mate, what am I doing?
To first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth.
Fouled 2 challenges now.
Watson, the next to hit. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. In the air to the right, Spikerman has this one sized up.
Mate, that was a good hit, but nothing come to it.
Now batting.
Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about.
Oh, he lost the series, though. Win. Right, I think we've got to. Right, we're going for a cigarette quick. the next series. At the Harrisburg Senators. Can we do better in this one? We'll do this. Get 15 tokens each time when you get gold. Boom, we got gold, 15 tokens. Oh look, my cousin's batting above me. We're both batting a 182.
Gil Watson, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Harrisburg Senators. Festivities are... Steps
I don't have a challenge to start.
Clear, 2 down, looking to get something going here.
Hit a double or better. We might have to change the bat. Oh, we should have left that one. What am I doing?
The 0-1.
I'm not concentrating properly.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Line drive to right. And it's
No,
down.
but we
The
got a
base
hit though.
Gets
Fouled
on base
challenge.
and keeps it going. No fear with 2 strikes. Really could approach at the dish. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. Runner on the move. In the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
We got our second stolen base of the year.
The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second.
Slide.
Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done. We've got runner at first. Now up Aviva Ortiz. Here comes the 3-1. Ground ball right side. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to
We got
end the
another
inning.
double play.
Gil Watson getting ready to hit. Singled to right the first time at the plate in this one.
Keep
it going, your turn.
Wait, what? Oh, that would that have been a...
Runner at first,
Yeah.
one away. That one not close. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at bat. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Double play ball to second.
Come on, come on.
Good feed, that's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning.
Let's try and drive in a run.
Line drive.
Yep.
Two.
We're going for 2.
Backhands, but can't pick it up.
And we drove in 2.
Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play, and now they trail by.
And that's our first RBIs batted in.
the first baseman.
We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 2 down and a runner at second base. And here's the first baseman, Ralphie Velasquez. And now the 3-1 pitch. And the runner takes it to third.
No.
Throw to second and out. And that
Made a
one
mistake there.
Today's game is brought to you by Sunsea Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Bottom of the 5th here in Harrisburg. Here's a high chopper. Spins and fires to first on the run, but safe at first. And they start the frame with a leadoff infield single. Watson steps in with a lot on the line here. RBI
Let's try and drive in and go ahead run.
deciding this game. Definitely a strikeout situation.
Yeah,
If the
that would be
ball's
strike.
put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. Swings and sends a laser to right. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He scores a critical sacrifice fly. And they take the lead in the 7th. On to the bottom of the 8th.
Another RBI batted in. That's 3 today.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing, ground ball out to short. On to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Gil Watson.
Watson.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No, that would have been a strike.
Here's the 1-1.
Ooh.
Watson leads off at first with 2 out. Late on that fastball.
Ow.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is out number 3. Watson with a good game to help them get the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
3 RBIs.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Gil Watson.
Watson.
Right, come on. What have you got for me?
Ball.
The 1-0 pitch. Two outs, bases empty. Now a rip.
Oh,
into
nice
center.
hit.
And that's a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Stepping to the plate for Akron, Wilfredo Antunes. Here comes the 1-1. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base.
That's our 3rd stolen base of the year. Oh, I think we've got 3, yeah.
The aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. Ground ball to second. Collects it. And plenty of time to first. And that ends the inning. They strand one. Midway in the second, no scoring. Digging in, Gil Watson. 2 hits in last night's game.
Watson.
And that's ripped for a base hit.
That's another hit.
Here comes the runner. Comes across to score. Gets it done to drive.
And an RBI.
Back up. Good job to stay back.
We're going for a stealing second.
Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. There goes the runner. Fly ball, right field. It falls in. Into score.
Hang on. Right there, right
It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Second base. One.
So digging in, 1.
Is yeah, he's batting 2nd.
Hey, now you're
Juan Benjamin's batting a 417. Come on, son.
The 0-1. This one in the air to right.
Yes, another RBI.
Rogers under it. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Now batting.
2 outs and a run at first. Now a chance for Portland Lawson. On the ground to the left, Watson. 3rd out.
He's out.
Gil Watson digs in now. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept it close. But the runners do not advance.
Oh, I should have left that one. That was way low.
Next one's popped in the air into right. And there's one away. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Ground ball to short. To first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Gil Watson.
Marcus Grisham Jr., what you got?
Ball.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Labeled on the line to center. And that's the end of the inning. Bottom of the 7th, number 82, getting ready to hit. On 0-1, the delivery. Grounder to short. Watson. Not in time. Safe. On that one, if he gets the throw off to first just a little quicker, they probably get the out. Tough break. Watson up now. A hit here would be a dagger looking to put him away. First pitch misses. Ball 1.
Mate, why did I swing at that?
From him to sell the changeup. Ground ball left side. It's just foul. Runner at second with 2 down.
That's a hit and an RBI.
Coming around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Now,
Just can't steal a base.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw to second. Bounces. Safe.
It's our 4th stolen base of the year.
Two pitch. Fly ball left field. Glasser gets under and makes the catch. They limit the damage here. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 1 down. The base is empty here in the 9th. Here's the 1-2 offering. On the ground. Watson. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. On that pitch, he didn't recognize him. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver.
3 hits in that one. About 40 tokens.
Watson up now.
Oh, our first boss challenge.
Showdown here, and he faces the future star on the mound.
Let's just get on base. He gave me it. I'm going to just swing at him.
The 0-1 offering. This one the other way.
Yes.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. Gets them on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Good fundamental hitting on the pitch away. Step through it and poke it to the opposite field. He showed a nice approach there. And now the right fielder, Wilfredo Antunes. 0-1, here's the pitch. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Throws off line, and he's in there.
It's 5 on the year. Oh wait, we got fucking.
Two outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Pichardo.
Come on, Slide, get out.
There with plenty of time. Inning over. Here's the left fielder, Sam Peterson. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up the middle, Watson. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Gil Watson. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Chops left side.
Missed it.
Goes just foul.
I'll put it down again.
The 0-1. I know he missed the zone, but that thing was hissing as it came home. Always fun seeing a pitcher break triple digits. One out and the base is empty. And goes down on.
Yeah, he got me that time. Fair play to you, son.
Unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Chops this one to the right side. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. 2 outs, runner on first base. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Gil Watson.
No.
And that's that. Stepping in now with the lead, looking to tack on some insurance runs. First offering in the dirt. The windup and the pitch. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Man, you switched that ball.
The batter, the right
Digging in
fielder,
for the rubber ducks, Wilfredo Antunes.
Here we go.
And 1-2. There goes the runner in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw.
That's 6.
On the ground to first. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. The tag. Safe. He scores on the swim move. And they take a 3-run lead.
Benjamin.
Our first swim move, and we got the win.
This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
Two hits. 1 run. 2 RBIs. Win. 2 RBIs. We can put our power to 50, I think. Most likely.
Watson up now facing one of the most hyped young arms in the game.
Watson.
Right, let's just get on base.
Ripped into the outfield. Can't get there.
Yep.
And it deflects away. 1 run comes in. Here's the throw. Tag safe. And they lead by 2. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Wilfredo Antunes. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag alone. The inning is over, and it could have been. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Gil Watson. Lined a single into center the last time up. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
That'll back him up a bit.
Fucking 99 miles an hour. He's got 100 fast
Here
seam.
comes the 2-0. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Clips the corner, and the count's even at 2.
Yep.
Got it. 2 out.
I thought he was going to go. I thought he was going to go outside.
Second and third here, 1 away.
Gil Watson.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Look at the stop here to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder Wilfredo Antunes.
It's the Large Lad Burgers Big Inning. If
What are you up here on?
score at the bottom of the sixth, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. On the ground, out to short, Watson. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. Watson digs in now, playing with the lead. This pitch misses, and it's 1-0. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Swing and a miss.
Oh, no.
Tough to make contact on pitches that high up. That one out to right.
Round it.
Fair ball. Around first, hustling for two. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And now the runner breaks for third. Dives, but it's off the glove. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 4. Ready for the bottom.
Oh, I don't know whenever I'll hit my first homer.
Out to short. Gloves it. On the run, throw to first. Out! Nice play.
Now batting.
Watson played pretty well in this win. Drove in 3 runs. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball. Great effort at the plate.
Fuck. Another 3 RBI game. Run.
Watson steps in.
Another boss. They got
Not an easy at bat here. Young arm.
how many
Nasty
top
stuff.
prospect
And
picks have
0
they
fear.
got? Try and hit a double or better.
That one fouled hard the other way. Runner at first, 1 away.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
That misses the zone. And 1-1 now.
I should have left that one. Might be a foul challenge, yeah.
Kicks and delivers.
That's fucking lucky.
1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. On the warning track and hauls it in. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Runner at first, 1 away. Watson at the plate for the second time and takes ball 1. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. That one misses.
Mate, this is where I fucking miss it.
And ball 4.
No.
2 of them. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter.
I've got a walk.
making him come into the strike zone. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Ralphie Velasquez. Popped up. Umpire signaling for the infield fly.
Automatic now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonah Advincula.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Jonah Advincula. And the 2-2. Out to short. Handles the chance. Play made. That ends the inning. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Luber, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Luber, and James for a free consultation today. 1 away. Runner at first, nobody out.
Hey, drive him in. Meet you right here.
Watson up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit.
No.
Out to left field. And now 2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Grounds it to short. Finds his way through for a hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Watson up now looking to drive in a run. A hit here could change the narrative of this one. That one in there. That's strike 1. Definitely a strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. Here's a grounder up the middle. Now 2.
Mate, fucking no hits in this one.
Bottom of the 8th, TJ White getting ready to hit. All square at 4. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second.
Yes.
And he should be feeling better now that he's notched his first hit in this game. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour.
And it was a perfect
you're
as
shocked
well.
if you don't wind up with a hit.
Thought I was a no doubt.
The 0-1. Line drive to center. Dives, but can't make the catch.
All right, he's up.
On third. Comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jonah Advincula. This one's in the dirt. Nice job behind the dish. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Comes through with the RBI. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped them get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
Last one of the series and episode. One hit. My cousin went 6 for 6. I'm sure I've got a run in that one. Yeah. Win.
Gil Watson, the next to hit. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. At the belt, kicks and delivers. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. So we'll take another look on this catcher's challenge. And it just shaved the zone. So they still have both challenges. So up next, Yohandy Morales.
Mate. That's jokes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Runner on the go. This one's low. Safe at second, he easily steals the bag. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe.
Mate, I can't hit homers now.
Man at second with 2 down. Can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Driving a run, or try to anyway.
Watson at the plate and takes high there. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Bases loaded, 1 away. Now this is lifted to center. And makes the grab. Here comes the runner from 3rd. Way at the plate. We are tied at 2. Digging in for the Senators, Yohandy Morales. On 0-1, the delivery. Ground ball up the middle.
1-1-1.
Throws the first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Digs in, trying to spark a 2-out rally here.
No, inside.
One ball, 1 strike.
Ball. Hey, 2.
The Rubber Ducks trailing by 2. Here in the top half of the 7th. And the 3-2 offering. Bounce.
No!
Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Senators, Murphy Staley. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No hits today.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And they get the out. Nicely done. 8th inning. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Gil Watson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Bash down the right side with foul. Oh, 1 now. Here's a chopper to the left side. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Hard liner. That's a base hit. Runner around third. And the Senators walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. Final score in this game is 7-6. A 1-run extra inning win. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gilman. Thanks for tuning in.
That's the end of today's episode. That's the end of today's episode. We'll just put the points on. Yeah. There we go, guys.